Hello everyone and welcome to day 8 of your psychic powers. So I wanted a change of environment today to do this reading and to tap in with heaven. So I'm coming to you live from my mum's home here. Absolutely beautiful, sitting here relaxed. Now I did go in the shed, but there's a lot of noise out there today. So we've come in here to really tune in. And I love it in here because this is where I first went through my awakening. When I first tapped in with my psychic powers and I first tuned in and I started to realise there was more than meets the eye. It was when I started to tune in and I really heard voices in this room and I was wondering if I was going mad and questioning things. I know we all do go through that on the journey. So I really feel there's going to be some power doing this reading for you today. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the Angel Therapy Oracle cards, and we're using this cards for this deck for this series because it's really powerful and all the messages mean something. And I love how so far along the way, you know, we're being guided to release, to let go, to clear ourselves. So it's really like a journey of development that we're going on throughout this series. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being here and for all the amazing feedback about this. I'm loving doing it as much as you're enjoying watching it. So let's get a message then. Thank you, angels. And we're calling on Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, to tap us in with our psychic gifts, the things we've been given from the Creator to help ourselves, to heal humanity, to raise the vibration of the planet, and to be able to be of service. And we're calling on Archangel Michael, the protection angel, to help to protect us on our journey and keep us safe. So thank you, angels. What would you like to share with everyone on this day? What do we need to know, please, for day 8? Here we go. So the card coming out as well, the law of attraction. Really powerful. So what is the law of attraction? Well, it's like the law of gravity. We don't know it's there. We don't have to know it's there, but we certainly know it works. Just like gravity. If you stand on a cliff and you jump off, you're going to hit the bottom. That's the law of gravity. It's always working, though you can't see it with your physical eyes. And it's the same with the law of attraction. It's always working, even if you can't see it with your physical eyes. It's something that you know. It's a knowingness. And the law of attraction is a gift given to you by the Creator. Something we can all tap into and use at any time, to use to our advantage. It's the way that we attract things into our life by the thoughts that we think. But it's not just the thoughts that we think that create our reality. It's the way we feel about it. This is why when you ask for something with the power of the law of attraction, you have to do it with feeling. You've heard that song, once more with feeling, or that saying, once more with feeling. So you say something and then you say it with feeling and it means something. It means something because you feel it all through your body. And your body is an energy center. It's where you feel energy. You know, your energy walking around in a human body. So when you're connecting with who you are and you're really asking and feeling it, you feel it flow all through your veins. It's like your whole body or your energy field pulsates and you feel the power. And that's the power of the law of attraction. It's the way what we think about creates things. And it's always working whether you believe it or not. So you're always attracting to you. So just take a moment and think about all the things in your life that you've done, you've achieved, all the things you've been through. You've always been working with the law of attraction, even if you haven't realised it, because you've been asking and believing and then you've received it. Sometimes you've asked for things and they've just come to you like magic and you've thought, wow, how have I done that? How have I manifested that then? And it's because you've let go. So the law of attraction has 3 laws. It's about asking for what you want, believing that what you want is coming, and then preparing to receive. Ask, believe, receive. And it's easier said than done. So when you ask for it, you have to be very clear when you're working with the law of attraction. Be very clear on what you want. If you have wishy-washy visions or wishy-washy intentions where you don't really know or you're not sure, the universe can't clearly bring it to you. So that's why sometimes you'll attract into your life not quite what you wanted. or something very similar but not quite on the money. But when you're clear about it and you get this clear vision, then the universe can move it towards you. And then you have to believe. That means you let go. It means you release it. It means you trust with unwavering faith that what you're asking for is flowing to you. So you ask, you believe, you receive. And when you believe it's coming to you, then that's when it flows to you. Sometimes you get given guided action to take to manifest your desire. Other times your desire will just knock on your door. You know, what you ask for and you believe, it comes towards you. It's so powerful. And it works with things and it works with people. So imagine, you haven't seen anyone for a while. Say there's one person you haven't seen for a long, long time. And you start thinking about them. And then out of the blue, they ring you, they contact you, or you cross them in the street. It's the law of attraction. It's something you were thinking about that became a thing. And that happened to me a long time ago. There was a person that was just constantly on my mind. And I was thinking about this person. I hadn't seen him for like 20 years. And then they walked into where I was because I attracted that in. That's the power of your thinking, the power of your thoughts, because you are a creator. But you have to ask, to believe, to receive. The message is relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energies. So this isn't just about you asking and believing and creating your reality. It's about you changing your life. It's about the focus of your life changing. And we spoke about this in Clear Yourself. And we spoke about this in Release. Because we clear ourselves of what doesn't serve us. We release things that don't harmonise with us anymore. And that can be people. So if you've got friends around you and they don't seem to get you anymore because you're changing, you're becoming more spiritual, then your focus is changing. Your perception is shifting. So now you're releasing those people to attract new people in. It happens every time when you're releasing. When you're working on you, when you're working on your focus. So a lot of healing goes on along the way. We also get more sensitive to things we've always done because we understand with the law of attraction that we're creating our reality. So we don't want to be around negative people or negative thinking or negative things. You can't watch what you did watch on the TV or films, things that hurt your soul. Like a lot of violence or, angry things or swearing, because it doesn't serve your soul, because it feels toxic to you. So this is also a card of releasing what's toxic to you and attracting in the good things, the good stuff, the things that make you feel good, the things that make you go, and that's what you want, the things that make you go, not the things that make you go, ugh. So you want to bring in the good things, and the law of attraction will help you. Another good way of looking at this is, imagine when you're manifesting that you're baking a cake and you're setting all your intentions with the cake mix. So you get your bowl and you get all the ingredients you want and you put them all into the bowl. Well, that's when you're setting your intention or asking for what you want with the law of attraction. So you're realizing this is what I desire, whether it be a situation, it can be a relationship, it could be a material thing, something you're creating in your life, and you know what's in your life right now. You're putting the vision of it into this mixing bowl, and you're putting in all the love and all the powerful positive intention and all the optimism, because you're wanting what you want. And when you're asking for something, it's exciting because you desire that thing and you want it because you feel like the having of it will make you happy, because we always ask for things that make us happy or enhance our life in some way. So we have to be excited when we're asking for it. What makes it happen quicker? So you put all your intentions into the mixing bowl and then you turn on the oven. So it takes preparation time to cook it, to bake the cake, to manifest your desire. So you put your bowl in the oven or your cake in the oven and you allow it the time it needs to rise. So you trust that it's going to cook. You trust it's going to bake. So you put it in the oven and then you walk away and you get on with other things. So what you do is you let go of that intention. Your desire is manifesting. It is baking. It is cooking. but you have to trust that it is. So you just let it go. You breathe, you get on with your day, you focus on other things, and then you come back to the oven and you open it and wow, it's ready to eat. It's baked perfectly. It's risen. It's beautiful. It's ready. And that's the receiving of your desire. What we don't want to do is keep opening the oven door. Because when we keep opening the oven door, we let in heat. We let out heat. We let in, you know, the air of the kitchen or whatever's going on. And it spoils the process. So it can make the cake go flat or not rise properly, or not be as beautiful and perfect to eat as it would be if you'd have left it alone. So it's how the journey works. We have to believe and trust instead of keep checking on it or asking for it. Another great scenario, and this was, you know, the Doreen Virtue actually created this deck, and she's gone down a different path now, but, you know, Doreen Virtue spoke about this a lot, that, you know, you ask for something. So you go to a restaurant, for example, and you ask the waitress for what you want. You know, what do you want? You look at the menu, and the law of attraction is like a big menu or a big encyclopedia or a big catalogue of things that you can create in your life, experiences, people, places, situations. So you look at the menu and you choose what you want. And then you give your order to the waitress in the restaurant. And she or he takes it to the kitchen and the chef prepares it and brings it to the table. So when you ask for what you want, you believe that that person is taking your order and doing something with it and creating a meal. It's the same thing with the law of attraction. You ask for what you want from your menu, and then you trust that it's being created for you, and then it's being brought towards you. You don't run in the kitchen chasing the chef around saying, are you cooking it right? You know, are you cutting those chips? Are you doing these things? Or you don't chase the waitress saying, where's my order? Because you know you've given the order, so you have faith it's been created. And that's how you have to be when you're working with the law of attraction, because it's always working whether you want it or not, whether you believe it or not. So thoughts become things. So this is really powerful, because when you understand that the law of attraction is there and it is real and it does work, you start monitoring your thoughts. And we can't monitor all our thoughts because we're spiritual beings, but we are in a human body. And we will have days where we have lows, and we'll have days where we have highs, and we have thoughts in our head all the time because we've got an ego that edges the goodness out and creates worries and doubts and fears. But we have to monitor things more. So it's easier to focus on your thoughts when you're aware of them. So when you're more in the now and working with the law of attraction and tuning into your spiritual gifts and working with heaven and talking to the angels, it will tune you in more and more every single day to who you are. And it will tap you more and more into the present moment to allow you to breathe and believe, so that you know that what you're thinking has been created. So when you're more in the now, in the present moment, being more aware of your thoughts and your feelings, then you're more aware of what you're thinking. So you start noticing your thoughts more. And then if you find that you're thinking something negative or something that doesn't attract what you want, you can change it to a positive thought. And working with gratitude and hopeful energy and feeling good and counting your blessings and knowing that you are safe and using powerful positive affirmations will move you into that energy of power and that energy of peace and positivity and optimism. And that's how you know you're working with the law of attraction. And it's super powerful. And there is a card in this deck about a God box and how you create. And there's more cards on manifesting. So we are going to go into this in more detail. I don't want to make this a long video. But this is very much about you knowing that you have the power. That you are a creator. That you are the magician, the CEO of your company. Because your company is you. And you have to be that leader in your own life to get what you want. So it all starts with you. And this is why the angels want you to release. You know, we're releasing foods that we don't want to eat anymore because, you know, they're toxic to us. You know, processed foods or, you know, even meat or things that we don't like, we know aren't right. We get ill when we eat them, or we don't feel high energy. You know, we get sober. And sobriety means you're very clear about things. You get crystal clear thinking. But it can also mean you're removing toxins from your body like alcohol or things that cloud your judgment. So you can be very clear. So you release things like smoking, toxic things, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. You release it from your physical body. And it's the same with things you watch or things you see. Things you get dragged into. Because if people around you in your environment are arguing all the time or swearing all the time, it's toxic to your soul. And your body doesn't want it, because your body is affected by the way you feel, because the way you feel is real. So if you're affected by low energy, then you have to make a decision to remove yourself from those things, because you're always attracting to you. And think about the things you've attracted in your life now. And if you don't like something you've attracted, you have the power to change it by the thoughts you think now. Because what you're thinking now is creating your future. It's creating your reality. And this is where the power is. And it's so powerful when you understand it and you grasp it and you realise it's the truth. You can have fun with it, because the law of attraction is there for you to have fun with, to play with, the way a child plays with a toy. Because you have an inner child within you that loves you and wants the good things in life and wants you to enjoy your life. It's the adult in you that goes into fear and stress and carries around burdens and responsibilities. So playing around with the law of attraction helps you to play with your inner child, to manifest your dreams, to create the life that you're wanting, to bring the goodness in, to be happy. And this is what the angels want you to know today. So relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energy. And if you're a twin flame, it's also a sign of your divine masculine's journey and the way you evolve on your journey as a divine feminine, because you're releasing. So you're releasing karmic situations. You're releasing things that don't serve your soul, moving closer to union every single day. So it's also a sign of what's to come. So when you trust in the law of attraction, you can attract your dreams. So the angels are saying to you, do some homework with this. Really sit down and think about all the things you've got in your life now, and start thinking about how that was created, how it was manifested. Was it manifested in love and positivity and optimism and joy, or was it created in negativity and fear? Because you have the power to shift it now. So what you think now is creating your world later. So be happy. Breathe, relax, let go, and ask for what you want. So pick one thing that you want to create today. One thing, and ask for it, and then have unwavering faith that it's coming. And this may be straight away, you may think, well, I want union with my twin flame, I want more money, I want these things. But think about just something small, and release it to the universe, and you watch it will get manifested right before your eyes, before you even know it, because that's the power of your intention, and that's the power of you. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.